Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the Best of Beauty 2016. I have this whole thing full of my favorite makeup products of 2016 and this is going to take a little bit. But these are products that I've just loved throughout the entire year, and whether I discovered them this year or they came out this year, something like that. And they're just my favorites. They're what I use all the time and what I need to replenish if I ever run out. So yeah, let's get right into this basket of goodies. Alright, so we're kind of going to go in order of how I do my face makeup. So obviously the steps that I go through, I'm not including really skincare very much. There's one mask in here, but I just haven't really gotten into skincare yet, and so I didn't really find it fit to include them in there unless it was like a mask or something like that. But yeah, so let's get into my basket, and yeah, again we're going in order of how I do my face. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to talk about here is primers. There's one that I use in basically every single video. I know I really should change it up, but it's my favorite and I don't really want to change it up, so why would I? You gotta use what works. So yeah, these two are just amazing. The first one is actually a facial spray, and that's the MAC Fix Plus. As you can see, I'm kind of running out of it, which means I need to order one soon or else I'm going to be really sad. But this stuff is amazing. This is my favorite facial spray. I use it every day. I put it on before I wear my makeup, during the process, after. I just use it a lot. It's amazing and I will never stop loving this product. And this is $23, I believe, and you can get it at MAC. The next primer that I have, and the last primer is very obvious. You can see it running on the screen. This is the, I don't know if you guys can see the packaging at all, but this is the Hangover Primer from Too Faced. This is amazing stuff. It's $32. It's absolutely my favorite. It definitely rehydrates the skin, replenishes the skin, which is basically what it's supposed to do in the first place. And it smells like coconuts, and it's really nice, and I love it a lot. And it's $32 if I didn't say that already. So next we're going to move on to foundations. I have two foundations to talk about today. I use them a lot this year. I think I'm running out of both of them, so I probably need to go get new ones soon. But they are, the first one is the Naked Skin Foundation from Urban Decay. I'm absolutely obsessed with this foundation. It is so good. I love shaking it too because it's not like spray painting. But yeah, I love this foundation. It's very good. I'm in the shade 1, so really light. And this is what the foundation I'm actually wearing today. It's so pretty. Absolutely love this foundation. It is, I believe, I want to say between $39 and $43. I don't know the actual price, but I'll put that in the description box down below. This is an amazing foundation. If you have dry skin, I definitely would say try it. Oily skin even could do well with this, but dry skin for sure is really good. The next foundation I have is a full coverage foundation that was more medium to full, definitely buildable though. This is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. This is like my all-time favorite foundation. I've always loved this one. I'm in the shade Y215, very, very fair. This is just an amazing foundation. It's $43. You can get it at Sephora. It has such a beautiful finish. If I'm looking for something to look really good in a video or look really, really good in a picture, this is what I'm going to go for. It just has a great finish. It is semi-matte, but it's very, very natural looking. Doesn't make me look too dry or anything. It's just a beautiful, beautiful finish. I definitely recommend this foundation. Alright, so now we're going to do a setting powder, and there was only really one setting powder this year that thrilled me, and it's amazing, and I'm almost out and I need a new one, and that is the RCMA No Color Powder. This is what it looks like. The only thing I hate about this powder is the fact that its packaging looks like a seasoning bottle. Just saying. RCMA, you should probably figure that out. But I actually just keep mine in a little Tupperware tub because that's like the only way I can use it like properly, you know, to bake my face. But this stuff is amazing. It doesn't cling onto my dry patches at all. and I just really love this powder. And it's only $12, which is amazing. You can get it on Beautylish or straight from RCMA's website. I don't really want to set that on my bed because it's leaking though. Alright, so now we're going on to move on to contour palettes. Now, I have two. One of them is just like a duo and the other is an actual contour palette. This first one that I am obsessed with this. This is the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. This is amazing. This is by far my favorite contour palette ever. I have had the Anastasia one as well, and I've tried out the Too Faced Cocoa Contour, but I keep coming back to this one. It is so good. It's $46. You get 6 shades, and now they did come out with a refillable one, so you can actually just re-put in the ones you've run out of, which is really nice. You don't have to buy an entire new palette. However, I'm running out of like all of these shades, so I probably need to buy a new palette anyways. This is amazing. The next one, it was limited edition from Tarte, so if you didn't get it, I'm sorry. It's so good though. I think you can maybe get it on Tarte website still, but I'm not sure. This is from Tarte. It's the Double Duty Beauty Collection, and just this contour shade is so perfect for my skin tone. The highlight shade is too dark, but the contour shade is just perfect. It just chisels out my cheeks so well. It doesn't look dirty. It doesn't look too orange. It's just a perfect neutral undertone to a contour shade that I really need. And it's not too gray either, which is really nice. And this, I believe, was $28 somewhere in there, 26 maybe. So yeah. Next, let's move on to bronzer. I did grab 2 bronzers. I have one that I've loved like for fall and winter, and one that I love for like spring and summer. So the one I love for spring and summer is MAC's Give Me Sun. Looks just like this. It is slightly orange undertoned, so I really have to go light-handed with this when I want to wear it because I am so fair. But it is such a beautiful shade. I don't know how much this is. I want to say it's 28, but I will leave that down below as well. It's from MAC, and I just love it. This next one is only a $6 bronzer, and it's from Makeup Revolution. You can get it at Ulta. It looks just like this. It's in the shade Ultra Bronze, and it's just so beautiful for all year round. It's a great shade. This is like, oh, I love it. I use it almost every day. It's what I use today. It's amazing. So for highlighting, I did grab, this is the year of the highlighters for me, I think for a lot of people. So I have single highlighters, and I grabbed 2 palettes as well. Just because I highlight a lot, and it's like one of my favorite steps of makeup. So I wanted to include all of my favorites, not just some of them, and try to cut it down. So for single highlighters, this year I discovered the Jeffree Star highlighters, the Skin Frost, and mine, the one I have the shade is Ice Cold. It is just gorgeous. It's a white pearl shade. It is beautiful. The formula is so buttery, and it's just so highly pigmented. I don't think you can see as well with my ring light, but I think you can see maybe a little glimpse of what it looks like, but it's so beautiful. If you have fair skin like me, this would look gorgeous on your skin tone. It's not too gray either, so when you look straight forward, it doesn't reflect gray, which I do have an issue with some highlighters, which stinks because highlighting is bomb, and I don't want to look gray, you know? Oh no, Champagne Pop, come back. Which brings me to my next one, which is Champagne Pop from Jaclyn Hill. This is just, I gotta say, if you don't like Champagne Pop, I don't know if we can be friends. It's just so gorgeous. As you can tell, I have hit pan in there. This is one of my most used highlighters of the year, of like probably all time. It's beautiful. It's right next to the Ice Cold one, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see these very well, but it is so pretty. This is one of the most popular highlights in all of makeup, and it has been for a long time, and I can't wait to see what Jaclyn Hill comes out with in the new year. She's my favorite YouTuber, hands down. She's who I look forward to watching besides Katie and Desi, but she's just amazing. If you don't know who she is, you really should check her out. But yeah, love this. This is her collab with Becca, and this is $38, and it's permanent now, so you don't have to worry about not getting it. And then the last highlight, single highlight I have for you is the shade Daylight from Lorac. and this one is $22. It is just a gorgeous golden kind of pearlescent toned. It's like, it's not pearlescent in like, it's more gold, I would say, but it's just beautiful. It swatches perfect, and then the formula is just gorgeous. It does kind of fall apart a little bit, but it's so pretty. I can't help myself. And now for the two highlight palettes. This year, Anastasia really killed it. They have had such great products, and these in particular are some of the best ideas I think I've ever seen in a long time. They're glow kits, and they're some of my favorites. I have 4, but these are my 2 that I use a lot. This is the one in the shade Sweets. I don't know if you can see those tones, but they are just beautiful. My favorite in the palette is Marshmallow, which is this yellow toned. You can see that, it's beautiful. Then there's Sassy Grape, which is also really pretty. And then there's Butterscotch and Taffy, which are just a little too dark for me, but still pretty. I love mixing them all together. Gorgeous. They're gorgeous. And these do run for $40, but you get 4 almost full-size highlights, which is amazing. I don't think anyone can beat that, to be honest. So next I have the MoonChild Glow Kit. This is, oh my gosh, this glow kit is just, if you can get your hands on it, definitely do. This is so good. It's like, they're kind of like pastel highlights, which is amazing. And they look one way in the pan, but then they have a completely different undertone when you put them on your face, which is so pretty. Why are my hands covered in stuff, or else I could swatch? Blue Ice is one of my favorites. It's gorgeous. I don't know if you can tell on my finger, but if you can see on my arm, it has like a blue reflect to it. Let me put more on. On my arm there, where is that? But it's gorgeous, I love it. And there's also green undertone, pink, gray, purple. It's just, Anastasia and Ravina are so great. They come up with so many awesome things. I just love them. You need to check them out. Oh, my cracked concealer. Oh well, everyone knows my favorite concealer of the year. It's Tarte Shape Tape. I can't really live without it. I did buy another one right after I feel like I almost threw away my new one. I did. I'm done. But yeah, this is the one that's actually full. I almost threw it away. This is my Tarte Shape Tape. Love it. I did have an issue with it for a while, but I ended up I think that it ended up being my my powder that I was using. I was just baking for too long, so I stopped doing that. Add that to the pile. Now we're gonna move on to some eyeshadow palettes. These are just the best of the year. I think everyone knows they're the best of the year. They sell out so fast. I do have a video coming on one of these. The other one I've used so many times. I actually have a backup for this one. So the first one is also by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the Modern Renaissance palette. It is so good. As you can tell, I have used the crap out of this palette. I have a backup for it just in case when I run out, because this is so good and people are always buying it. It is just gorgeous, gorgeously made. My favorite shade from this is Vermeer and Red Ochre. The pigment in these are insane. Insane. You can see there. That's that Red Ochre shade. It's just so intensely pigmented and just gorgeous. And it's a nice red shade that doesn't have a lot of fallout, which is really good. It's very hard to find a red shade that doesn't have a lot of fallout because of the amount of pigment that goes into it. So bravo to you, Anastasia. The next one that I love is the Sweet Peach palette. Now this palette is just absolutely gorgeous. It smells so good. It's what I use on my eyes today. I actually just, oh no. Okay, so I put this shade here in the crease, no, on my lid, and this shade here in the crease, just to give me a little bit of a wash of color. I am obsessed with this palette. Oh, we're looking out for a video coming out about this baby and possibly a little giveaway. Actually, Eventually there's going to be a giveaway, so just be prepared. Alright, so let's go to blush. Wow, I'm not very good at staying in order, I'm sorry. But I have one blush that I absolutely love this year. I keep grabbing for it continuously. It's the Milani Blush in Luminoso. It just looks very, very pretty on the skin. It's a nice coral shade with a little bit of a sheen to it. It's just gorgeous. And it's a drugstore one too, which is really, really nice. I love when I can find products that are like my holy grail, but are also very, very affordable. Now I'm going to do mascara and eyeliner. I have one mascara and one eyeliner to talk about. They're just the best. First I'll talk about the eyeliner. This is the NYX Matte liquid eyeliner. It is gorgeous. It's so easy to use. The handle is amazing. It's a longer handle so you can have more leverage on it, which is really nice. I feel like I'm losing my breath when I talk, which is not good, but like whatever. But this is just the best eyeliner. It is only like $9 I think from NYX. And you can get that at Ulta or Target, and you can get it online from NYX as well. It's just a great eyeliner. If you have not tried it, I definitely suggest trying it. Now for mascara, my favorite is the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes mascara. It's just, I've never had any issues with this one. It's so good. It beat out Better Than Sex for me, which is insane because that has been my favorite mascara for such a long time. But yeah, this one's amazing. It's $23, I believe. So if you haven't tried this, definitely try it. It's so good. That's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. Now I'm gonna move on to liquid lipsticks now. They're kind of the only lip product I wore this year, so I kind of want to just talk about them for a little bit. I have 3 that are my favorite. I'll show you my favorite color. These are all nudes too. Good. I mean, that's what I wore the most on an everyday basis. But, oh well. So my favorite formula of the year is definitely the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipsticks. The shade Cool Girl. Not necessarily my favorite shade, but this is my favorite formula. This is just, it sits on the lips so nicely and it's not uncomfortable at all. They last forever, no matter what I eat, to be honest. And it's just so good. Too Faced did such a good job with these. Shout out to Too Faced, you're my fave. The next liquid lipsticks I have to talk about is from Anastasia as well. This is my favorite color of the year. It is Dusty Rose. It's gorgeous. Anastasia just really killed it this year. Like, actually, like, this is actually not from this year, but it's the most pretty shade I think I've ever worn. And oh, I love them. I love them so much. I love Anastasia. Now the last one I have is the Manny MUA Ofra collab. I've used it so much that all of the writing has kind of rubbed off, which stinks. And I forgot kind of what it's called because it doesn't say on the bottom. Oh well. This is the middle shade. It's not the light one or the dark one. This is the middle one. And it's kind of got like a little bit of a terracotta undertone to it with a little bit of rose in there as well, if you can see. This is Dusty Rose and this is the Manny MUA collab one. I don't know why. This is just like my favorite color, I think. No, Dusty Rose was my favorite color. This is my favorite like everyday. Yeah, this is my favorite everyday shade. It's amazing. Amazing. And now my last thing that I have is kind of like a mask exfoliator, and it's my skincare only mention. I got a lot of these on this video when I tried it out for the first time, and I know why, because it's so good. This is the Tarte Friction Stick, and this is a skin exfoliator. It gets like every piece of dead skin, all of them. It makes my skin feel so refreshed, and it's a cleanser as well, which is really nice. It's got charcoal in it, which helps your pores, and it's just really good. It's $23, I believe. Go get it. You need it in your life. Alright, so that kind of concludes my favorites from 2016, which is insane. I can't believe the year's already over. My channel grew a lot in 2016. A lot, like a surprising amount, but I don't think I could be more thankful than I am. There is going to be a video going up on my channel that shows my channel goals, which I'll talk more about my channel in that video. But I have set some goals for myself for the year of 2017, and I really hope they get met. And yeah, those were my favorites of the year. I hope you like them. If you agree with me on any of them, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you're excited about the Sweet Peach giveaway. It's coming up probably next week. Be prepared. Anyways, yep, that's it for this video, I guess, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing to my channel.